Shalom Bracha from Yerushalayim. We are discussing the Minhagim relating to the reading of the Sefer Torah, Shabbat morning in the synagogue. And before we continue with the Musaf, we do want to address the questions, inquiries, concerns, comments that we've been receiving from our kahal of listeners. Really, we very much appreciate it. Hazakim beruchim, tiskula mitzvot. It gives us a lot of strength when you do comment and send in your questions. One of the questions, actually, that a number of you requested that we state the custom in Brooklyn in the Halabi community, is do we stand up for the aliyah of when the rabbi goes up to the Sefer? Does the kahal all stand the way we would stand for a father, grandfather, uncle, as we discussed in previous videos? Now, before I state the custom, I did want to preface it by saying that Sephardim in general and our community really in particular is very, very well known for the tremendous and well-deserved reverence and respect and honor and admiration we show our Hachamim. It's a hallmark of the Syrian community. The Poskim, the Dayanim, the Hachamim, these are the light of our eyes, Me'or Einenu, and it's a very, very, very great practice and great feeling that we have towards our Hachamim. That being said, the custom was never for the kahal to stand up during the aliyah of the Hakam, of the Kehillah or Hakam in general. It was not our custom, as we do for a father or a grandfather. We've been blessed since we came to the shores of New York to have great world-renowned Hachamim serve our community in various capacities. Shalom, who came from Halab, and Hacham Moshe Asab, and I want to list all the names, but certainly Hacham Matlub Abadi, one of our great poskim, Zer Sadiq Lebracha, our greatest of leaders, our chief rabbi, Yaakov Shaul Kassin, Zer Sadiq Lebracha, of course, our great teacher, and Posek, Hacham Baruch Ben Hayim, Zer Sadiq Lebracha, just to name some of the Hachamim, but we never saw in any of the kehillot that they served, and Shahisiyon or in other kehillot, when they went up to the Sefer, the kahal did not stand up for the aliyah. Of course, when they make their approach towards the Sefer, we would do the hidur mitzvah as is required, and certainly when they finish the aliyah, the entire kahal would go up to them to shake their hand and tell them Hazak Baruch and receive a blessing in return. Hazak Be'emas, Hizku Be'emtsu. We did not have the custom to kiss their hands, but we would shake their hands. And that was the custom in our community from the day we landed on the shores. I would imagine that was the custom also in Halab. Now, I did want to discuss two other customs which came up about a week and a half ago when we read Parashat Yitro. And it's relevant. There is a custom among some kehillot, Ashkenaz mainly, but also some kehillot Sfaradiyot, where they would stand up for the reading of the Aseret HaDiberot, the Ten Commandments, which we read in Parashat Yitro. The custom, Egyptian custom, Olapian, Iraqi custom, was not to stand up. And most kehillot Sfaradiyot, certainly in Yerushalayim today, which Minhag Yerushalayim is not to stand up, and it'd be very hard pressed to find a minyan of Sfaradim which do stand up for Aseret Diberot. Our custom is clear and well known that we do not stand up. It's based on a Gemara Berachot that we don't show extra preference to the Aseret Diberot, so we don't open the door for misunderstanding of what came from Sinai. The whole Torah came from Sinai, so we don't want to show extra preference to the Aseret Diberot. Based on that Gemara, Rambam was emphatic, used very strong language to say we do not stand up for Aseret Diberot. And the Alepian tradition, as I mentioned, is clear that we do not stand up. Another tradition, which is certainly our tradition as well as many kehillot Sfaradiyot, is that we send up the Hacham for this aliyah. And this is not all kehillot around the world, but certainly our kahal and all most Sephardic kehillot do send up the rabbi for this aliyah. So to review, we do not stand up for Aseret Berot, and we do stand up the Hacham. Now just to put it all together and to make a point regarding standing up for the rabbi, going back to my original question, certainly we don't need to have proof for it. You could ask anybody who's lived in our community, ask any of the elders. It's something which we did not see ever. We don't see it in Yerushalayim either, to stand up for the rabbi, for the Aliyah. But I just want to make a point, again, not that we need a proof, but just to make a point that if it's so clear that the custom is not to stand up for Aseret Berot, and if it's always the rabbi that goes up for Aseret Berot, well, there you have it. That shows that we did not stand up for the Aliyah of the rabbi in general on any of the Aliyot. Kol Tuv Lehitraot.